Hello. Today we're going to look at how to create your ALEKS math notebook. Now this is going to be separate from your notebook that you're going to keep everyday notes in. But this is how you're going to keep your notes from working in ALEKS organized so that you don't just have math all over the page. So what we're going to look at, the technique we're going to look at is called Cornell notes. So what I have on the screen now is a basic setup for Cornell notes pre-done. I'll show you initially how to do it on there, and then I'll show you another page with just line paper and how you can make it for yourself. So the first thing you want to do is get your page set up. So you're going to make this lopsided eye like this, okay? And that's already there for us. And then at the top, you're going to put the subject. The subject for your ALEKS notebook is going to be whichever pie slice you're in. So let's say we're in linear equations. Zoom in a little bit so we can see it, okay? And then you're going to put, you'll have a bigger space on your other one, so you put the class, Algebra 1, and then you'll put the date. So the date that I'm making this video is 4/2. Okay, then if you go down into your notes, before you get started, you want to write which specific assignment you're looking into. So let's say we're under linear equations. So let's say we're looking at finding slope from 2 points. Okay, so again, this is the pie slice. This will be the assignment name. Now, once you have those two things, this is where you're going to fill in your notes. So what I highly recommend is when you get to a new topic, it gives you an explanation in ALEKS. So go ahead and write that down. Okay? So write down stuff like and then write, if they have an example, go ahead, solve that example and work that out down here. Okay, and you could even label that, feel free, as you're doing this, feel free to use colors, highlighters, or whatever. So I would probably call this my example. And then when I was done, I box that in. And then I would start working, right? And say problem 1, break down what the problem is, and then work it out. What you do then, once you're done with that particular assignment, okay, you're going to scroll, you're going to go down to the bottom of your page. Well, actually, you're going to go over to the left-hand side, and that's where you're going to put your key points. So what are some of the things you learned? What are some formulas? What are keywords? You're going to write those off to the left in this space. Then at the bottom is your summary. So that's where you're going to summarize. What did you learn? What are some things you need to remember? That's what goes down there. This could also be where you ask. So summary is going to be what did you learn? If there are steps that you developed or fell into as solving it, write down what those steps are. The other thing you can write down here is any questions you have. So maybe you didn't complete this particular assignment, you got some wrong and it sent you on to another one. That's fine. Write down any questions you have so that when it's time to work with me, your teacher, you can pull up those specific questions really quick and I can help you with those. And if you get a problem wrong, so let's say we worked out problem 1, we got it wrong, fill in the explanation. All right, and then in the key notes off to the talk about what you did right and what you need to work on. Okay, someplace that gives you an idea. So that's Cornell notes. So let's go to a blank sheet of paper. So let's say your paper is just a line sheet of paper, which is fine. So we're going to take and use my line tool. So again, you're going to make a lopsided I. So you're going to do that one. And go down. And you go across like that. Okay. And then it's back to the pen. So then you do the pie slice, your date, and then name and class in the middle. Actually, I think it makes more sense to do it this way. Put your name and class over there. Pie slice right there in the middle of the page. And then right here at the top, you're going to put the assignment name. Okay. So these are going to be key terms. These are going to be where you take notes and right. So under the assignment name, you're going to write down your example, the example explanation. And then you're going to work out problems, taking notes, key terms go on the left, and then down here is going to be your summary. So it's just going to look like what you learned, and what questions do you have? So hopefully that gives you a basic idea of how to set up your ALEKS notebook. If you have any questions, let me know.